You spooked.
I'm very spooked. That was weird.
That was really
You could say it was
That was
spooky.
spooky.
God damn. That was not scripted.
Are you scared?
Thoroughly spooked.
Hello!
Hi.
Okay, so we're now gonna share our opinions on this really cool play. This is the program. We've got a very creepy cover. We've got obviously Reagan there, and then we've got the very iconic picture of the guy
in the
from the
street,
Exorcist.
in the spooky street with the mist and stuff.
Yes, yeah, exactly. Right. So what did you think of the show? So Daniel doesn't go to the theatre very often, so he's kind of looking at this from an outsider's perspective who gets dragged along to these trips a lot of the time.
Yeah, I thought it was good.
Shall we do like good things and bad things?
Well, yeah,
Okay, let's do good things
what
first.
I was going to say, from a background perspective, I kind of went in thinking, I wonder how horror works from a theatre point of view. And yeah, it didn't disappoint. It was interesting to see how it works and stuff. The practical effects were really good, I thought, in terms of the weird stuff that possessed. Is it Reagan, isn't it?
Yeah.
Possessed Reagan does. So I thought that was really good. What else was good? I thought it was different enough from the film. I haven't read the book.
No, neither
it
have
was
I,
different
no.
enough from the film for it to stand on its own.
Yeah, no,
I guess.
like with a film, it takes a long time to get anywhere.
Yeah.
Like I think everything happens in the last third of the film,
Yeah.
and the first 2/3 it's like I don't know what's going on.
A lot
It's
of
a lot of
tension
talking
building
and tension building doesn't. Well, today it doesn't build a lot of tension anymore because
No.
today's films are a bit more.
For then, it was
Yeah.
a lot of tension.
Yeah. So, yeah, we like that.
Yeah.
The actors were good.
Yeah, can't fault
The actress
actors.
playing Reagan, and I'm now going to cheat and look up who it was.
She
Claire
was very
Louise
good.
Connolly.
She was very good.
She was very, very good. It was a difficult part to play, and you realised during the show that the voiceover of the devil was actually done pre-recorded by Ian McKellen.
Yeah, I was just like, I was in my head. I was thinking at one point. I was thinking, this guy that sounds like as someone who's trying to sound like Ian McKellen while playing Gandalf, or is just Ian McKellen. So I was just like, it's one of the two.
And obviously she has to mouth all the words.
Yeah, she mimes all the lines
into this, and for the most of the show, I reckon she probably got as many lines as the devil as she does as the girl.
Yeah. Her facial expressions were very, very good while being possessed.
So we had £15. Actually, I'm going to mention this here. We had tickets for £15 from right up in the balcony, and then we got upgraded to the stalls. We were in row E, which was really good.
Pretty good, yeah.
They'd closed both the balconies because there was not enough people even to fill the stalls. It was a Tuesday night show, and obviously I think it's not running for very much longer. So
building on how it's structured differently, there was a lot of scene changing, wasn't there? So there was spooky thing happens, exposition, spooky thing happens.
Yeah.
Whereas The Exorcist, there's not really much of that in terms of the film. There's not much of that at the start.
No, there was they used the split stage. There's a technical term
Yeah.
for it. They said a split stage. They had different levels.
Yeah.
So they had like
There were three major
different
sets.
levels. So there was one like upstairs, and then there was two on the ground floor, both sides of the stage. And of course, the bedroom, Reagan's bedroom, was a static set. But then the other ones kind of changed depending on what they needed to have. It had been well done, but it was still very cinematic the way they'd done it. So the scenes were very short. They were quite snappy, and one negative thing I found was that they felt the need to put sound effects, sort of really, really loud sound effects after each scene, which some of it was a bit extent. Like, I understand, like, just kind of trying to scare the audience, but there are other. It kind of gets a bit tedious after they've done it sort of 10 times, and you don't feel like it's needed in that bit either.
Because I think it was lightning bolts, like lightning strikes.
Yeah, some of it was, and it was actually very loud. Like, I found it uncomfortably loud.
Yeah,
almost. Like it didn't need
to be that loud. That was my only real gripe. Well, the other gripe was the sort of climactic ending. What is he? He's the psychiatrist priest, isn't he? He dies in a different way this time. So the ending scene was a bit. I guess it's because they'd been building to it essentially throughout the entire play. It played out completely differently to how the film does, because the film, as you said, not much of substance really in terms of like spookiness really happens.
Yeah, it's not. I think the big point of it in the program as well, when they're talking about the context, and they say people tend to forget that The Exorcist is not a jump scary.
Yeah.
There's nothing like that really in it. It's all about like.
No, it doesn't have to be scary. I just felt it wasn't tension building enough.
Yeah.
I thought the end, like the rest of it was great. I thought the rest of the play was really good in how it built tension. It was just that last scene where it's the climactic ending. And
in terms of shall we talk about like special effects then?
The special effects.
The special effects were really, really good. Again, I'm here assuming that you have seen the film or you know what happens in it, but obviously Reagan gets gradually more possessed by the devil, and she starts doing all these creepy things, and her head spins round 360, and she kind of like seemingly flies off the bed, and the bed shakes, and that was all done really well. I don't know how they did that head spin. We couldn't figure it out.
I'm convinced it was a trick with the wig.
Yeah, the acting was.
Yeah, the acting was good. And I'm not quite sure if there were supposed to be bits that were funny, but they came across as funny just because.
There were a few. Yeah, there was a few light-hearted bits definitely, which they worked within the context.
Yeah, because it's
think
the devil screwing with the people.
Also, if you. This is not an appropriate play if you found The Exorcist, the film, too gory, or if you don't generally like inappropriate things being said on stage.
Yeah.
It's an 18 recommendation. It does say 18 on the tickets. So there was, I overheard in the interval, I heard a mum and a daughter. The daughter was probably about 20 or 20 something, and the daughter asked, "Oh, are you enjoying it, mum?" And the mum goes, "Not really."
Well,
I don't understand why they have to put all this blood on stage, and I thought, why have you come to see this? Did you not expect this?
I forgot about the final scene of Act 1, shall we say?
Right. Okay.
I forgot about that bit.
Yeah.
Which is probably like, I guess is probably.
So this is when we're assuming now that people know what happens.
Yeah.
It's when Reagan ends up
fornicating with a cross.
There we go. Thank you for.
So yeah, that was the bit I forgot about, and I was like, yeah, but that's probably the most like disagreeable bit.
Yes.
Because she's supposed to be what, like 12 or something.
Yeah, that's it.
I thought it was good.
Overall, horror done well on stage.
Yeah.
I think we need to get you seeing Woman in Black, because that's another horror play. Obviously, that's. That horror play has been going in the West End for a long time. I've seen it a long time ago, and it really creeped me out.
Are we doing ratings or what? I don't really.
Oh, do you want to do a rating?
I don't really care. If you want to do a rating, I don't really know, because we don't really have anything else to compare it to. So.
No.
I think interestingly, I think a lot of the reviews didn't like it. The Guardian gave it a 1 out of 5.
Really? What, this play?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. They
I
gave it 1 out of
thought
5.
the West End reviews were a bit more positive because I think it came out in America before,
The thing
like a
is,
couple of years
the thing
back.
is, the Guardian doesn't bloody like anything a lot of the time. Like they review all sorts of good stuff really badly. I wouldn't have said it's amazing, but it was good. I was entertained for the whole time.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, I think I think 1 out of 5's not doing it justice in the slightest.
No.
I think the Telegraph gave it 3 out of 5 or something, which I could see.
I'm gonna do 3-4.
I would say 3.5 out of 5. Or something like that.
Yeah.